everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so as promised, I am back to give you a proper look at this stunning release that I actually received off Ellen as a birthday gift. As you can see by the thumbnail, it is no secret. It is, of course, Matrix Resurrections. And this is a Mantalab One Click release. And inside this set, you get 2 editions, not 3. It's only 2 in this one. You get the double-sided lenticular, which looks beautiful, I might add. And then, of course, you get the full slip release. And not only that, but you also get this small gift that's separate from the box. It's this one right here. And as you can see, you got the cat. And he has all that Matrix coding all over it. And this here, and the box set itself, both these items actually glow in the dark. Now, I'm going to try my best to give you a proper look at how they look when they glow in the dark, particularly during the unboxing segment. Now, if it doesn't work out, what I'll do is I will put stills up probably right about now, just to give you an idea of what they do look like. I tried lighting this one up. I put it out in the sun for a while, but when I brought it into the room, it only lasted for around a minute. So chances of, you know, being able to do it in the unboxing segment is very slim. But like I said, the stills will be there for you to see exactly what they look like. And trust me, they look quite amazing. So yes, I'll be taking us around this set very, very soon. Happy to do so. So when I done that birthday haul video, I mentioned that I done a big U-turn on this movie. When me and Ellen went to see it in the cinema, yeah, we were disappointed. Borderline angry. I just felt visually and tonally speaking, it just felt like a completely different movie. Particularly when you stack it up against that original trilogy. Even the action set pieces in it were so lacking, because that trilogy, for me, set the bar when it comes to action set pieces. There's so many in the original movie that stand out. You know, the scene where Lawrence Fishburne and Neo are doing the kung fu. Even in the second one, when you look at the car chase sequence. And then, of course, the third movie, The Battle of Zion. There's just so much action. But this one, it's just lacking. It really, really is. The best segment is probably near the ending of it. And even at that, you can't help but feel a little bit underwhelmed. Again, it's all about stacking it up against that trilogy. That's the problem. And I pride myself on giving movies a second go, sometimes a third and fourth go. And that's what I done with Resurrections. And I went into it with fresh eyes, now that my expectations were in check. And I thought it was clever. I liked the way that they inserted Neo back into the Matrix, and they made him out to be this famous game director, and he's famous for the Matrix trilogy. Of course, you get Trinity put back in there as well. She's reinserted into Matrix, and as the movie goes on, you find out that both of these have a powerful connection. And essentially what the movie becomes is them basically trying to get to Trinity. Now, there is a lot more to it, which I'm not going to say too much about, because, like I said, if you can go into this one with fresh eyes, and I know this is going to be hard as well, if you can almost ignore that trilogy and almost treat it like a standalone movie, I think you might get something from it. But like I said, tonally speaking and visually speaking, it just doesn't seem right for me. The lack of Lawrence Fishburne, you know, as Morpheus, that was a crushing blow. And I could say the exact same for Hugo Weaving as Agent Smith, him not featuring in this one as well. And the actors that they got in, they're not bad. They're really not bad, but they are not memorable, like Hugo Weaving and Lawrence Fishburne. So apparently there is another Matrix movie in the works. And I don't know why, but I have this funny feeling that they're going to ignore the events of this one. Because like I said, there is this... Even though it does feature that original trilogy heavily in it, there is this disconnect from it, even on a visual standpoint. Because the original trilogy was shot on film, where these were shot this was shot digitally. And the original trilogy had this specific colour tone to it. It has this greenish tint to it. And that greenish tint is completely gone on this one. So like I said, in a visual standpoint, it's just not the same. And my recommendation would be to maybe not do what I done just recently. Watch that trilogy and then go straight into this one. I don't think you're doing yourself any favours whatsoever. Now, speaking of it being shot digitally, the 4K transfer on this one, Oh my god, it does look amazing. Now, there is no grain, naturally it being shot digitally, and that's again a huge problem that I have with it in terms of stacking it up against that trilogy, because if you've seen that trilogy on 4K, you know you have a nice grain structure on it, and it has this kind of almost like a gritty feel to it. Well, again, that's absent from this one. But again, take nothing away from this 4K transfer. It looks absolutely spectacular. Every single frame, I'm not kidding, your TV becomes a window. That's how much depth there is to this image. It is very, very convincing. And then when you throw in the implementation of Dolby Vision, again, all tastefully handled. The colours just look so much deeper on this one. It is unbelievably sharp, and the blacks are infinitely deep. It's an amazing 4K transfer, it really, really is. But like I said, it is a very different viewing experience over that original trilogy, so just brace yourself for that. Now, it also comes with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and I have to tell you, I don't think it's as good as the trilogy. When we watched that trilogy, this room was shaking like crazy, to the point that I thought my shelves were going to come down on top of me. I never had such issues with this one. Don't get me wrong, the bass is there, and it is impressive. It's just nowhere near as deep as that trilogy, and I don't think it was near as immersive or as active as that trilogy. But like I said, don't do what I done. Don't watch it right after that trilogy, and I think all in all you'll have no issues in terms of its audio. It's a wonderful 4K transfer. It sounds fantastic as well. It's just drastically different over that trilogy. Right, so sorry for talking for as long as I did. I am finally going to take us around this one and give us a good look at it, and I really do hope you enjoy it. Right, so finally onto the Matrix Resurrections one-click release. And as you can see, in terms of the artwork, it is very simple. You've got Neo on one side, you've got Trinity on the other. But it's when I take you in close, you will notice all of that Matrix coding, and it's going on throughout the box set. And it is very, very slightly embossed, and it is because, like I mentioned at the start of the video, it does glow in the dark, and all of that is going on throughout this entire box set. It really is beautiful, and as simple as the artwork is, I think it works incredibly well. So that is the main cover artwork. And then show you the top of the box, and once again you got the title of the movie, and you can see all that coding going through it. It looks like a watermark. Fantastic. And this is the bottom of the box. That's where your unique number is. As you can see, there is 1,000 out there. I have 437. So onto the spine, and it's much similar to the top of the box where you've got the title, all done with spot glossing, including the 4K logo and the Warner Brothers logo. And right around to the opposite spine, it is the exact same. And then we've got the back artwork, and once again, very simple. It just says the choice is yours, and you've got the red and blue pill. And of course, naturally, the writing and the picture itself is done with spot glossing. But once again, you will notice all that coding going through the entire back artwork. Like I said, a very cool concept. Even if it didn't glow in the dark, it would still look amazing. So that's the back of the box. Again, it's held closed by a magnet. And then when you open it up, that is your two editions stacked up on top of each other. And on this side, you have a little bit of matrix coding. So at least it puts something a little bit different on the inside. Again, it would have been nice if they put it the whole way through. So that is the main box. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the full slip release and then make my way onto the double lenticular. Right, so this is the first of two, and it is the full slip release. And as you can see, you have Neo and Trinity once again on the cover. And as you notice, it's kind of out of focus. And it's because when you take it in close, you can sort of see those, it's like the powers that is coming out of Neo. all those circles. I hope my camera is picking it up, but it's all done subtly with spot glossing, and it's a really, really cool effect. It would have been so drastically different, this artwork, if they actually were in focus. I love the way it's done. Again, I'm not sure if my camera is picking it up, but trust me, you can make out all of these circles. There's actually quite a few of them, and it's just surrounding both characters. I think you can see this one right here. So yes, once again, the artwork, very impressive on this one. As a matter of fact, now again, I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain you can get this artwork on steelbook form. Again, I'm sure you will let me know in the comment section, but I think I did see it before. So that's the main art. This is the top of the box. You've got the title. And the bottom, once again, you got your matching number. And then this is the spine of it. And once again, all the writing that you see there has a nice bit of spot gloss into it. And right around to the back, and you've got two characters from the movie. That's Morpheus. I can't remember what her character's name was, but I actually really liked her in this movie. She's actually probably she probably is the best newcomer in it. But you will notice, like, as you can see, this one, when I take it in close, it has all those circles once again, but they're in focus. And even though it does look good, I don't think it's near as effective as the main artwork. But it goes without saying, both characters are done with heavy spot glossing, particularly this one. And you can see that she's standing out a hell of a lot more than he is. So yes, there's quite a lot going on when it comes to this artwork. Right, so this is the contents that we're going to be looking at. And I will do the usual. I'll start with the book. And it's quite simple. You got the title of the movie, you got that matrix code, and then that's the back of it. And as you know, with Mantalab releases, the booklets are just simple stills from the movie. So I'll just give you a quick look at some of the pages in this. There you have it. So that's the book. Then you've got the steelbook, and once again, this steelbook is exclusive to Mantalab, just like all of their other releases. The difference with this one is there's absolutely no debossing going on, where normally you would see a bit of debossing, mainly on the title of the movie, but yes, it's not on this one. And it's a good steelbook. It's not one of the best I've seen from them, but it is quite nice. So once again, you've got like 5 characters from the movie. And if I bend the light against it, you'll notice, you see, look at that. See the way all that coding lights up when I bend the light against it. So yes, it's a pretty cool effect. And it goes the whole way through that steelbook. So yep, that is the main artwork. Again, the colour scheme on it is very simple. And what I'll do is I'll take us down onto the spine of it. And you'll notice that it's kind of continued on to the spine. And then when you go to the back, once again, it's quite simple. You just have Neo and I think that's Trinity. Them just at a door. You got the credits down there. Again, doesn't really bother me because they're not in the way of anything. And all, once again, of the Matrix writing going through, or the code going right through the entire back of the steelbook. Now, it goes without saying, folks, when I show you the second edition, the contents, once again, are the exact same as this one, so I'll only be showing you the box artwork, so just bear that in mind. So that's the back. I'll open up the steelbook in full, and there you have it. It's a good steelbook, it really is. So turn it around, you've got your envelope full of goodies there, which I'll show you now in a second. There's also a couple of stickers and a Mantalab card. But this is the inside of the steel. So you got your Blu-ray disc, and then of course you have the 4K disc. And all that's left to show you is the inside of the steelbook itself. And there you have it. Right, so there is a few little items there that you get. You get a couple of stickers, and as you can see, you got the title of the movie, and you got a red and blue pill. And then you've also got, like I said, that Mantalab card that you always get, and it's always a lenticular, and as you can see, it's kind of featuring that matrix coding. So there's nothing on the back of it. And then of course you've got the envelope itself, and once again very well presented, and I'm sure that's going the whole way through the back. Yeah, you got simulate there as well. So right, let's see what's inside. So there should be 6 of these smaller cards, just like all the other Mantalab releases, and it's covering all of the characters that you're going to see throughout the movie. So I think, yes, there should be 6 of them. Neo, and then of course Trinity, and then Morpheus. So I think that's them all. What did I say? No, there's actually 7 there. So you do get one more. And that's the backing. And as you can see, you got the cat on the backs of them. Right, so then you've got a few cards here as well, and once again, stills from the movie. That's the scene near the ending of it. Then of course you got Neo and Trinity. That's when he got to the real world for the first time again. Then Neil Patrick Harris, and then Morpheus. So 5 of them all together, and the backings are very different as well. So there you have it. That is everything inside the first release, and I'll make my way on to the second. Right, so this is the double-sided lenticular. So bear in mind, like I said when I showed you the last release, all the contents inside this one is the exact same as the previous one. So all I'm going to be doing is basically showing you the artwork on this release, on the outer box that is. Ooh, that is very, very dark. Apologies for that. I hope my camera can pick this up, because the lenticular on this one is quite fantastic. So as you can see, you've got 4 characters from the movie, but when you turn it, as you can see, you got that kind of that matrix look to it, all that coding going right through the artwork. And the same effect is done on the back artwork, which I'm hoping it will look a bit better, because it is so dark looking. So apologies for that, but I think you kind of get an idea of what it's like. So yeah, real world matrix, real world matrix. I have to stop playing with it. Anyway, this is the top of the box. So as you can see, the first edition was all white. This one is, as you can see, black. And then of course your number down below, and matching once again up to the set 437. And this is the spine of the edition. Matches perfectly with the other one as well. And this is the back artwork. Now I think the back artwork on this one is actually more impressive. But once again, you've got Neo and Trinity, and you got the city in the background. But once again, when you bend, when you turn it, you can see that, yeah, all that matrix coding going through that entire image. It's definitely one of the best lenticulars I've seen in terms of Mantalab. Might be the best lenticular I've seen, period. It works very well, and it was a bit of a no-brainer to do that. And I think the other 3 matrix releases that you can get from Mantalab, I think a lot of their double lenticulars are done this way. Why would you change it when it looks as good as it does? So yes, I'll just take you in closely. Oh, there you go. You get a proper look at it there now. Look at that. I love it. Actually, you know something? I'll turn around to the front there and take you in close and see if it works as well. Yeah, it does. You can actually see it much better down now. Yeah, look at that. Anyway, I really have to stop playing with this. So yes, that is the main artwork on this set, and as I said, everything inside it is the same. The book's the same. The steelbook is the exact same as well. So that's everything when it comes to this second release, and all that's left to show you is the small gift that you get with it. Right, so this is the last item that I'm going to be showing in this video, and once again it is the cat. So as you can see, there is this kind of plastic sleeve on it. As you can see, that coating is going through the sleeve as well, and it goes the whole way around the box. So I'll take you around to the back, and there you have it. So it's a very nicely presented box, and then when you open it up, voila, that is the cat nestled in very nicely inside this piece of foam. So I'll just quickly take him out so you can have a proper look. But I have to tell you, there's a good weight to him. There really is. It's not, maybe it is, it could be hard plastic. I was going to say resin, but I don't think it is. But the reason why I don't think it's hard plastic either is because, like I said, it does have a bit of weight to it. But either way, it does look rather impressive. So with all of these Matrix releases, you do get small gifts with it just like this. I think with Reload, you get like a set of keys because of the key maker in it. I can't remember. I think you get a Sentinel in the third one. I'm not sure what the first one is. So yes, that is the cat, and like I said, it does glow in the dark quite convincingly. So there you have it. Not much else to be said. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly put him back in and put the case back on, and that is everything when it comes to this absolutely stunning release of Matrix Resurrections, and it was a pleasure taking you around it. Right, so there you have it. That is my one-click release of Matrix Resurrections, and I was not kidding. It really is a stunning edition, and fingers crossed I'll get around to showing you the other birthday gift that I got from Ellen, which is Birds of Prey. I just need to watch the movie, get familiar with it, so I can actually put that video together, but I promise you it will be coming. And if you like what you see here in terms of this release, trust me, you're going to like Birds of Prey as well. So I will let you go. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie and what did you think of this release of it. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.